Anyway, guys, we're going to get started with a first-timer at Rubbles here. Never been to Rubbles before. He wanted to start off first. He's coming all the way from Flint, Michigan. Recently had his 100th set on stage not too long ago. So let's give it up for Chris Reed. Woo!
Hey, so what up? Hey, so you guys having a good summer? Yeah. And honestly, I'm just glad the 4th of July is over, man. I hate that holiday. It's because of the fireworks. They're so damn loud. And they scare the hell out of my dog. Yeah, he runs off and hides under the bed, and I'm sitting here like, great, now who's gonna lick this peanut butter off my nipples? Kills the whole vibe. So, like most guys these days, I have a beard, but I didn't grow my beard for fashion reasons. I grew my beard to hide my butt chin. It does a pretty good job, except every now and then a turd will fall out. One fell out last night while I was at the store. I was in the checkout lane, and it kind of slipped out and hit the floor. I was like, hey, kid, no, don't eat that. That's not a Snickers. So my life's a complete mess. I've had nothing but bad luck ever since I found that 2-leaf clover. Never should have picked it. Speaking of bad luck, I'm a substitute teacher. That's my day job. I don't like my day job. I do try to be positive, though. Like, every morning when I go to work, before I walk into the building, I always stop and I say, it's going to be a great day somewhere. It's a hard job, man. Last school I was at, behavior was terrible. Kids were out of control, but all the teachers walked around like this. Yeah, then I saw the principal. He was like, and even the lunch ladies were like, and I thought, now that's what I like to see right there. School spirit. You know, like things might not be perfect, but we're still number one. Made me proud to be there. Then later on in the classroom, a little boy held up 3 fingers. I said, what does that mean, young man? He said, well, 3 fingers means you need to use the bathroom. 2 fingers is for a drink. And 1 finger means you're having a mental breakdown. Then it all made sense. Most of the kids I work with are pretty cool, but they can say some weird stuff. Like I had this little girl come up to me, she's like, Mr. Reed, is the Empire State Building the most important building? I said, no, it's not. She was like, well, then what is the most important building? I said, well, that all depends. Like, during times of war, the most important building is the Pentagon. In times of peace, the most important building would be the United Nations. After the day like I've had today, the most important building is Murray's Liquor. She was only 6, but I wasn't going to bullshit her. So I actually have a couple of kids of my own. They're both grown up and gone now. But even though they've moved out, I'm still a dad, right? Like, that doesn't change. I still think about them every day. Still help my son work on his car. Still want to bang my daughter's friends. Hey, at least now they have boobs. Changing the subject. So when the kids moved out, my wife and I decided to get a dog. I've always heard people say that having a dog is just like having a kid. And that's actually true. There's a lot of similarities. Like when they make a mess on the floor, you gotta rub their face in it. When you need a break from them, you tie them up outside. When they don't listen, you kick them in the balls. You know, stuff like that. These are just jokes, right? I don't want y'all thinking I'm like some kind of monster or something. Because in reality, I would never, ever do anything like that to a dog. It's against my values. And see, you know how people are always saying, keep it real? Yeah. I tried to keep it real once at a funeral. Yeah, the widow was trying to be all positive, you know. She's like, I know Harold's gone to a better place, and I know he's looking down on me, and I know he'll always be with me in my heart. I'm like, yeah, but wouldn't it be better if he was still alive? I think so. Hey, so I don't understand this obsession with Chris Hemsworth. You know, the Marvel actor. I mean, he's decent looking, but he is not all that. I was actually thinking about him the other day while I was masturbating. I had a Thorgasm. Which makes sense, because in my fantasy, my ass was getting hammered. It was marvelous. All right, Mount Pleasant, my name's Chris Reed. Thanks for coming out tonight.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Chris Reed. Come all the way here from Flint. All right, guys.